This show is made possible by Eni, an Italian energy company at work all over the world.
Coming up on this week's episode, NIAF's 2017 Washington DC Gala weekend. Enjoy the many special highlights of NIAF's 2017 Washington DC Gala, an unforgettable weekend with Italian Americans from across the country and friends from Italy. 2 days of music, food, friendship, education, entertainment, and Italian pride in celebrating heritage and culture.
Bird, and then I fly. I've been a puppet, a pauper, a pirate, a poet, a pawn and a king. I've been up and down and over and out, and I know one thing. Each time I find myself laying down flat on my face, that's what we do. I pick myself up and get back in the race. That's right. That's life. That's life. And I can't deny it. Many times we thought of splitting our old Italian hearts won't buy it. And if there's nothing shaky coming here to buy, I'm gonna roll myself up in a big ball and die.
We're bringing Sicily to Washington.
Yes.
I'm Calabrese Napolitano, but Mr. Viola asks everything Sicilian.
So, what do you have today?
Arancina Siciliana, caponata, even the prickly pear they call the cactus pear figurine. We tried to make everybody feel the street food of Sicily. And let me tell you, they appreciate it. Piccola Italia a New York è famosa, but al Bronx, near the zoo, the Botanical Garden, the famous Yankee Stadium, Fordham University, it's incredible. Right now, più gente viene di Italia e viene al Bronx e non crede com'è bella la nostra piccola Italia, perché è gente vero con cuore che capisce di prodotti di qualità di Italia.
Real food.
Real food. I like the way you say that.
I was 12 years old when I learned to make this one. Because my mother, she has 7 kids, she has the store, she can cook. And they say, you got to cook for everybody. In this time, the war time, they don't find pasta they make. Everybody make fresh pasta. And this they use semolina rimacinata When you go to the store, this look like semolina, look like a flour. But the color yellow because it's semolina. They gotta be there because they come better. You use regular flour, no good. Even in the Bari city, they use, everybody make this pasta. And in the big table, they put outside for drive. Okay. You know, this famous, everybody know Bari, they make this pasta, orecchiette.
It's a fabulous gala weekend. Oh my God. Very busy, but very fun. A lot of Italian-American pride is in the room today. I'm so excited to be here. My book, Cooking with Nonna, is a collection of 110 recipes and life stories by 25 nonne. I worked really, really hard to put it together, and I think everybody needs one because one day you're going to want to cook something, and you're not going to know how to make it. My first orecchiette, yes, they were terrible. They all had a hole inside. But I tried to remember in those moments that my nonna has 70 years experience making orecchiette. And maybe the first ones she made were not perfect either. So you have to keep trying.
NIAF is an association of scholars who are interested in Italian American studies. It's been in existence for about 50 years, I guess, in the American University. Well, you know, there are at least 5 or 6 million Italian Americans, and we have a cultural history that is distinct, and we have cultural issues that are distinct, and we need to study them.
Our job is to connect the streets and the academy. And until we do things like appear within these conferences, and this was an incredibly successful conference, you can go into a room, anybody could walk in and hear the latest researchers and writers about Italian American culture, and then they come around here and they get this, you know, Italian culture the way, you know, most people perceive it. I came up with the idea that Italian Americans don't buy books, they buy people. They want to know people. If an author brings the books to them, they will buy them. If the books are in the bookstore. So we need to go to where they're at. We can't expect Italian Americans to come and hear a lecture at the Calandra Institute. It's on the 17th floor. It's better in the Calandra Institute than it is at Graduate Center or any of the universities. So a lot of people are intimidated going into universities. So what we're trying to do is to break down the barriers between academia and the streets and make it flow from one way to another.
I percorsi di Anima Italica nascono dalla volontà di voler emozionare i turisti che vengono in Italia.
Attraverso i nostri percorsi diamo la possibilità di conoscere dei luoghi assolutamente sconosciuti e pregni però anche di cultura, di enogastronomia, di handicrafts, e quindi attraverso i percorsi c'è la conoscenza delle eccellenze italiane praticamente non note alle grandi masse, al grande pubblico.
Radici è creato appunto per gli italo-americani in particolare. È un progetto che vuole portare l'ospite, il turista, alla profondità della sua storia di appartenenza all'Italia, quindi parliamo sempre di italo-americani, per conoscere la sua storia. Quindi vorremmo dare ancora più stima a chi è italo-americano, perché ha qualcosa ancora di nascosto che potrà dare a lui stesso l'emozione di viaggi che diventeranno viaggi della sua vita.
Well, the Opera dei Pupi is straordinario, magnifico, stupendico. So the Italian origin came from the Manteo marionettes. When I made 50 films for television, and I made a film in 1980 about the marionettes, but when I make a film, I live it. I learn how to be the marionette artist. When I did a film on a baker from Palermo, Italy, for example, I made bread with him. When I did a film about a jazz dancer with Duke Ellington, I learned to tap dance. So when I make a film, I'm underneath, inside, I'm in the depth and the heart and the soul and the essence of the artist that I'm making a film about. So when I capture it from in the sangue, in the anima, in the heart and soul of the person.
Noi ci sentiamo a casa, siamo appena arrivati negli Stati Uniti, ma è come se fossimo tornati esatto in Sicilia, anche perché quest'anno la regione d'onore è tra l'altro la nostra, quindi siamo immensamente grati e onorati di essere qua.
E tu cosa dici?
C'è detto tutto lei. No, davvero è un evento magnifico e molto emozionante, diciamo, per noi siciliani stare qui dall'altro lato del mondo e sentirci comunque a casa.
Cosa canterete?
Lo devo proprio dire? Vabbè, è un mio omaggio a Rosa Balistreri che faccio sempre, che adoro, ed è una canzone che ho trasformato un po' seguendo questo filone, questo ponte dell'italo-americanità, perché è per metà inglese e per metà in siciliano, e sarà il pezzo di chiusura, diciamo, del mio piccolo momento di spettacolo stasera al Gran Gala della NIAF.
Who told you that someone that live it's better yeah, it's better to die. Whisper of my heart, my endless love is you. Yeah, it's better to die. Whisper of my heart, my endless love is you. The first time I did with you, and you disgraceful, you still forget me. Let's stay together, oh my little darling. Whisper of my soul, my endless love is you. It's better today. Whisper of my heart, my endless love is you. It's better today. Whisper of my heart, my endless love is you.
Gaetano Dioguardi from Siracusa, from an ancient family of caruzzo makers. We found him on our voyage of discovery with our students, and I wanted to have something very unique and Sicilian American for the gala. We sent him this jacket, and he told the whole story from Sicily to the ship to labor to being American, and then La Nia. We have our Region of Honor every year, and to be very honest, I had always prayed that I would have the opportunity to recognize the region my grandfather comes from, that I love so much, and we were called by the region of Sicily last year. This package was put together, and you can see throughout the day so much Sicilian culture, and tonight, Sicilian food, Sicilian wine, Sicilian music, Sicilian passion. I think it's going to be a great night. I started coming here when I was 16 years old, and I've loved my culture and our community my whole life. So I'll never be far away from the Italian American community. I'll always be close. I have friends like you that mean a lot to me, and our friendships are not professional. So I'll always be active. But I think this foundation has evolved over the 6 years, and I think it's the opportunity for somebody new to take it in a different direction. My personal dream for NIAF is probably that for multiple generations, this foundation will focus on the most important thing, which is to provide opportunities like tonight and today and yesterday for people to feel good and safe together, and for Italians all over the world to see from our example that it's a good thing to feel proud and it's a good thing to feel special, and we can do a lot of wonderful things together. That's all NIAF should be.
We're so thrilled this evening because it's the NIAF Gala, and we have people from all over the world. And the reason is because NIAF is the premier organization representing Italian Americans, leaders from business and government and the arts. We have the new musical director of the National Symphony, of course Italian, and it's also the organization that has that bridge with Italy and America. Very, very important. So I'm so glad we're here, and I'm glad you're here. We have a wonderful ambassador to Italy, Lou Eisenberg, and then we have a wonderful ambassador to the United States, Ambassador Verricchio, And the two of them really stand for that strong relationship. So I'm very, very positive. The future of NIAF is better than it's ever been before. We have new board members who've just come on the board, and we're very excited. Of course, we wish John Viola all the best for his future. He's been a wonderful, wonderful president, and he's brought in a lot of young people, and we will continue, and he has a great legacy.
We've been looking forward to honoring the region of Sicily for the last year, and we've been planning this, and then we had a wonderful trip. The National Italian American Foundation Board did to Sicily this summer, and we were really able to finalize a lot of our plans. There's a lot of positive energy. People are very excited. You know, it's a time that once a year where we have 2,000 people come from around the country to really celebrate in the nation's capital. NIAF takes it very seriously as one of the fundamental functions of our mission to really promote and support Italian language and culture. And it is one of the priorities of the Italian embassy here in the United States to really promote Italian language. One of the things that we did this weekend is we hosted students and professors from 10 universities around the country that we have partnered with at NIAF to form the NIAF on campus, meaning working with different universities, encouraging young people the study of Italian language, to form Italian clubs at their universities, and what kinds of things we could do to support them to grow the next generation of Italian lovers.
Anche questa sera coglieremo l'occasione per riaffermare l'importanza della lingua. Stiamo raggiungendo risultati importanti e la NIAF, i nostri amici, sono per noi degli ambasciatori della lingua. Lavoriamo bene con loro e da questa sera ci aspettiamo risultati importanti.
I have to tell you that this event is really a watershed. You're going to see really great things happening. The fact that we have Sicily this year as being the region of honor is really demonstrated the support that we're getting from Italy to take NIAF further. Italy is really a big partner in NIAF, and we're looking forward to more successful events with Italian regions, and it's just so exciting to be part of this weekend. I'm so happy. Thank you.
John has done a very good job, and he's done, one of the main things he's done is increased the demographic. He now has lots of young people interested in preserving Italian culture and heritage. So we're going to continue that, plus do other things. We want to strengthen our ties between the U.S. and Italy, and we want to be the spokespeople for the Italian mindset. We have 5 special guests. We have the Princessa, Beatrice. We have Mr. De Luca, who is from Subway. And we have Mr. Profumo from Finimeccanica. We have Virgilo, who sings at the Metropolitan Opera. And we have Mr. Nick Stellino. Nick Stellino is the chef that you see him all the time on television on PBS. So we have 5 honored guests. It's going to be a wonderful night.
Cosa significa per lei trovarsi in un gala organizzato da questo bellissimo mondo italo-americano qui a Washington?
Io credo che sia importantissimo perché rappresenta un ponte fondamentale fra il mio paese, l'America, e tutti quegli italiani che sono immigrati in questo paese, che hanno trovato casa e sono stati accolti in questo paese. Mantenere questo ponte di collegamento sopra l'Oceano Atlantico credo che sia anche un messaggio molto forte oggi, invece di dividere e unire. La musica non ha barriere, la musica parla il linguaggio dell'anima e delle emozioni, per cui non avendo le parole riesce ad arrivare direttamente al cuore delle persone, quindi la musica è un comune campo dove tutti si possono incontrare e provare le stesse emozioni.
Growing up in an Italian family has been extraordinary for me. So here we are at NIAF and having a fabulous time.
Do you remember your first gala?
The first gala was about 10 years ago, maybe. And I think Sophia Loren was here, and it was really quite something, very exciting.
I love my upbringing. I'm proud of my upbringing.
very proud of coming from an Italian-American household where my parents worked incredibly hard and taught us to work so hard. And that's all we did really is work and try to, do the right thing and be together as a family. So I feel like we have been celebrating our culture and our heritage every day of our lives because that's what we live. We're living it. Father is a chef. We grew up in the restaurant business. My sister's probably at this point the best cook in the house, but in the family. But yes, my father taught us about cooking. And
Where is your family from?
my father's family is from Naples, and my mother's family is from Agrigento, Sicily.
I'm very excited. We're about to expand the machine from 1,800 square feet to 6,500 square feet. It's a dream come true. The museum will start its construction in the spring, and it'll be finished by 2019. It'll have 4 floors. It'll have an auditorium and 4 new galleries spaces. One will be 23 feet high, which should be something very impressive.
Italy is very strong because it was able to introduce whatever is the creativity. But not many people really understood or knew in the United States or in the world that Italy made a major contribution 4th century in the field of medicine and technology. Some of the beautiful minds of Italian scientists really made seminal discovery in the field not only of medicine but in many areas of science in general. That's why my role in NIAF is to shed light on this particular talent.
Ho conosciuto John infatti qualche anno fa, siamo diventati molti amici, è una persona molto energica, molto in gamba, dunque sono sempre entusiasta di stare qui con loro e con la NIAF che conosco adesso da molti anni. Ho anche organizzato dei viaggi con loro, la scoperta della Sicilia, la scoperta di Napoli, della Campania, dunque è molto importante credo oggi di avere questi appuntamenti direi di tutti questi italo-americani per salvaguardare la lingua, la cultura, il loro patrimonio, dunque le loro radici piuttosto che patrimonio, dunque questo è molto importante. La cosa molto carina che io ricordo la prima volta che ho incontrato John era qui per il gala della NIAF e che lui si è messo a cantare in napolitano, in siciliano e questo era favoloso. E per questo che dunque ho deciso di creare adesso una piattaforma sulle eccellenze dell'Italia del Sud, ma per aiutare i giovani, le giovani imprese che vogliono farsi conoscere all'estero e che bisogna aiutare, perché vorrei che tutti questi giovani, anche se sono conosciuti, possono essere conosciuti attraverso il mondo, possono rimanere a casa loro.
Vedere la nostra bandiera italiana con quella di un grande paese come l'America emoziona sempre. Ieri mi sono emozionato, a parte per i discorsi bellissimi, ma vedere le bandiere insieme, noi non siamo molto abituati, però gli americani sono stati molto bravi. Per noi italiani praticamente nel DNA abbiamo la bandiera americana, sono stati bravi nella comunicazione a farci vedere tutto in versione americana, quindi noi ci emozioniamo e ci sentiamo un po' americani. Quindi devo ringraziare Johnny Viola, Bat, quelli che arriveranno ora per l'attenzione che hanno dato alla Sicilia, quindi, e per questo Union Camere Sicilia ha accettato di venire qui con il responsabile della Regione Sicilia, il delegato della Regione Sicilia e i delegati di Union Camere Sicilia per dire siamo qui, siamo pronti a cooperare con sistemi moderni, innovativi, quindi a prepararci alle sfide degli americani.
La mia città, Salerno, ha avuto un momento importante nella storia del paese nel dopoguerra, la famosa operazione Avalanche. All'epoca il mio papà aveva 11 anni e quindi ricorda e ha trasferito a noi figli il ricordo delle truppe americane, della loro generosità e del fatto che dobbiamo anche la libertà del nostro popolo alle truppe alleate, tra cui gli americani. Quindi un punto di collegamento tra storia e futura, tra memoria e quello che si può costruire, e non solo emotivo, anche direi di grande riflessione. I due grandi mondi che possono coniugare democrazia e sviluppo sono Stati Uniti d'America ed Europa. Occorre un grande ponte di collegamento tra queste due realtà esiste una grande comunanza. Ripartire da momenti come questi per costruire momenti di relazione forte sono non solo valori dell'economia, ma anche valori di una società diversa, libera, aperta. L'Italia è amata dal mondo, lo abbiamo visto oggi qui. A volte abbiamo una percezione del paese molto più critica di quello che gli altri hanno di noi rispetto a come ci vedono. Ecco, questo aiuta a vederci anche in un altro modo, a capire e a giocare sulle proprie potenzialità, ad amare il proprio paese e rispettare gli altri. Sono momenti importanti che fanno di noi e ci fanno diventare più cittadini del mondo, rispettosi degli altri. Un bellissimo insegnamento che cercherò di trasferire ai miei figli come il mio papà ha trasferito a me.
Vincerò